So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us on the call today with for our team. I'm just looking at a text here from Beamy. Hang on a second with what she had to say. I'm going to mute everybody, or if everybody mute yourself, please, so we can. Okay, thank you.
Do you want to make me co-host in case people come on?
That would be good. Yeah. Okay, there you go, Jenny. And somebody's still not muted. Maybe George, could you mute yourself? Okay. So I wanted to talk about a couple things. I just got off of the director's call. And there's, this past weekend, they had a big event in Florida with the Evolve team. A lot of the doctors were there, Dr. Stacy, Marcy, Peter, a big, huge group was there. And they had a session with, or a call. Dr. Stacy did a call with David Schmidt. And I've put that up already in our boards under podcast, under special podcasts. It's a really good call. She interviews David and goes back to the very beginning of LifeWave and talks about the company and how he got it started and everything. It's really quite interesting, and how he developed the different patches. And then they go into some other things, but it's a really good, to give someone a really good overview of this company. Like if you have somebody that's interested in it as a business, this would be a really good call to use to share with somebody. And it has, just has a lot of good background information on David. You'll really see him as a person. He talks a little bit about what's coming up in the future, that the inventions he has for the future, and the type of things it's going to be that's, exclusive to this company, all patented, so the longevity is and showing the path of the company, which was a really good call. And then on the director's call, we were talking about this new training that Peter is putting together with a training module, so that it's totally duplicatable. It's like going to be different modules. You go through the module and you just introduce your people to it, show them the module, take them through it once, maybe twice, and then they go through the modules themselves, and then they go through them with their people. So it's a totally hands-off way to train people, all the exact same way. It's all very concise, and if it's more than 3 clicks, like doing 3 different clicks to get through something, people lose interest, people get distracted. So it's very simple, the system that they're putting out. And I just checked with Beamy, and she wasn't able to get on that call because they switched the Zoom call information, was changed at the last minute, so it wasn't on Peter's channel. So there were only 27 people on the call, but I was there, and some other people on Beamy's team were there. Beamy couldn't get on because she couldn't find it. But so I just wanted to let you know about this. It'll be coming out. They're going to be bringing this up or rolling this out the 1st of August, and having it. They're finishing up on the videos and stuff right now to put it together. So it'll be, there's the Team Evolve system is one way, and this will be a different path. This will be a different way to train. It'll be, I don't even know how to call it. It's compliant. It's all compliant information, and it's held that it will be you have to log in, and your login will be your login, and it'll be only for you. So when you invite other people, they'll have their own login for it. It's not a generic login. So they'll know who is using the system and who is sharing the system and how they're using the system. They'll be able to track that on the back end. There'll be a new group, I don't know if I can see it here. It's similar to Telegram that they'll be using, but it's not. I took a picture of the screen. Let me see if I can see. I put my glasses on. It's Band app, BAND, BAND, the Band app. So it'll be through a different type of app that you can have up to 5,000 people in your group, and each leader will have their own band app. Like I'll have mine for my group, and other leaders will have them for their group, up to 5,000 people, to communicate with everybody. Plus the major one where they'll be communicating with everybody. So it's just another, just a different kind of technology they're going to be using for that. And the training module they'll be able to track where you are on it, and what you've done. So it looks like they didn't show a lot of the system, just kind of a very brief, not really even an overview, just discussed how it was going to kind of work. Peter's in Costa Rica right now, so he'll be working from down there, getting the last of the videos up for the first of the month, in August, when that'll be coming out. I'm trying to think. Those are the main things I wanted to go over. I didn't know if anybody has any questions. Go ahead, Virginia.
So when it comes out, wait until it comes out before we join band, or do we go ahead and sign up for it and then?
No, we don't do anything yet. That's just,
Okay.
They're going to be rolling this out. They're going to have a training in September, I believe, in California, and it's only going to be people that are invited. There's like 13 leaders that are involved with this new training. I guess they're all under Peter. I think they're all under Peter, but I don't know their names. I just know Mr. Kim and Eric Beall is one of the other leaders that's put this together, this training that, you've seen some of his training of what he's doing and the peaking and the questions, and it's going to be very concise, and what you say and how you lead people through the thing. And Mr. Kim is actually, he's closing 100% of the people he's using it with. And Eric Beall's group is closing 80% of the people that they expose it to. So it has a real high closure rate, the way it works, and it's going to be totally duplicatable through this website where we will send our people.
Right. And the website's different than the band, or the band is the website?
No, it's a website, and that is different than the communication channel it's like they described it as Telegram on steroids. So it's searchable, depending on how you put in your information. There'll be different channels on there. Each leader will have their channel. We'll probably be under Beamy's channel under that until her group gets to be 5,000, and then they branch off from there.
So we want to be part of the first 5,000. I don't want to get left behind.
No, we're like they said, there's only 27 people on this call. So this is brand new information coming from this weekend's event. They had the event was all day Saturday, and then this group got together on Sunday of these 17 leaders, and Beamy is part of that group. She just confirmed. So I just wanted to let you know that that's something that they've got working. So it's just going to be a much simpler way. Instead of each person trying to train their team, you don't have to do that anymore. This will train everybody. And they'll be having, like next week and on Tuesdays, instead of having the manager meeting and the director meeting, there'll just be a training meeting. And you will either be a trainee or you will be a trainer. So, and they're really talking about not so much the rank advancement, because it's all just making managers. So that's what, you make 2 managers, everybody makes 4 managers, that makes a director. And then you just keep duplicating that. So that's what they were going to focus more on, that, and how to get this so duplicatable that everybody can do it. They want the 91-year-olds that are in this business to be able to duplicate just as well as and have it appeal to the younger group, the millennials that are coming in, the younger group that are coming in. So it's going to be usable for everybody. So I just wanted you all to be aware of that when you hear, if you hear talk about this or the website coming up or what they're going to be doing. So any other questions? About anything on the website, on boards, on any of the other?
I would just like to say how much I really appreciate the boards, because they are, it's so helpful what you've put together. For me, I consider it phenomenal, because it really helps me when I'm looking for something to be able to go there and find it. So I am very grateful for you having created that and doing that. It makes it easier for me when my mind gets overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff. I can go there and kind of start going through the stuff. It really helps me function better. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, that's, to me, that's just going to be a secondary thing now, because we're not going to have to use that as much with training. But just to have the information there for when you're working with, your people, your new people, and they have a question about a certain thing, there's still that information will be there. But it's not going to have to be part of the training portion of it. I will add all this new training links and all that stuff into there when it becomes available. So people have that option, or, how to find it and get signed up and get all that, get on board with it. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Go ahead, Carlos.
When's the deadline for this competition we're in the middle of?
The deadline, the deadline for ranking up. Oh gosh.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. And I don't. I was looking for my.
I want to remember it's the end of September. Anybody remember?
I think it's the end of September. I'm looking for the flyer here. I've got a folder. That's not it. George, anybody? I'm not sure.
Something's, the deadline is
So,
August 31st on something.
so that's July, August 31st. Well, there's one deadline to have your rank, whatever rank you're going to be at conference. There's that date.
Do we have any of that information in boards, like a separate category for, competitions?
Well, yeah, there's let's see here. Wait. Under events, there's the promo, well, there's promos are there and there's the incentive here. So here's the timing. So
The August 31st is a trip to,
the qualification period is to September 1st, August 31st. So it's the qualification period ends September 1st. And that's here under boards, under incentive trips. There's events, incentive trips, and then the flyers are there, the tracker's there, the game plan is there. It's all there. And then in your back office is your personal tracker. If you've gotten onto the leaderboard, there's a leaderboard in the back office.
Okay.
And it tells your points there.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anybody else with any questions? No. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you coming on board. I'm still recovering from this COVID. I'm hoping maybe by next week I'll feel more energy. I've been zapped with this thing. But I appreciate all your help and understanding. Thank you, guys.
Sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon.
Yeah, me too.
Are you taking a lot of zinc?
Yeah, I'm taking a lot of the stuff, ivermectin, lots of stuff.
Good.
All right, guys.
All right, don't hang up. I want to talk to
Okay.
you.
Okay. I'm going to stop the recording then.